Vattuvalan சிவநிலை தவசற்சீட செரி குருவரன் சிற்கையன் உவகையோருருவன் தன்னுள் உவப்பவன் கழிமூகத்தன் அவனையான் தென்பான் மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே அவனையான் தென்பான் மூர்த்தி அப்பனை ஏத்துவோமே. So we shall now read the Mangala Venba. தேவன் திருவாயால் தேவி செவி புகட்டும் தேவிகாலோத்தர தேர்ஞான மாவிளைவாம் ஆனந்தவானமுத மோன கரியகமே முன் 25 onwards we will read. ஞான உதய பொருட்டே நற்கிரியை சச்சரியை தானவிலப்பட்டதால் தானொன்றை மானதத்தின் உட்கருதும் சாலம்ப யோகம் தனையுமொரி நிற்பிரபஞ்சத்தே நிலை பாதல முன்பாக பகசக்தி அந்தமாய் ஆதரப்பட்டவிவை அத்தனையும் வீதலுறும் சூனியமாம் அத்திரங்கொண்டாராலே சூரரவர் சூனிய ஞானியரா சுட்டு விடயத்தில் ஆசை விடாதே குரங்கை விடசலி சித்தத்தை விடாது மடக்கி சர்வசூன்ய பதத்தில் தாபிக்க அகுதான் நிர்வாண முற்றிடுவனே அகில தத்துவத்தும் அபின்னமாயாக துவத்தும் அபின்னமாய் ஆகம் ஆகம்னு படிக்கணும். அகில தத்துவத்தும் அபின்னமாய் ஆகம் அகமென்பதற்கணியமாகி அகமே பொருளுக்க பின்னமாம் பூரண சித்தெங்கும் பொருந்துமுகமுள்ள பொருள் ஆகாயம் போல அகிலத்தகம் புறமும் ஏகாங்கமாயுருவம் இன்றியதாம் ஆஹா பரமானந்தத்துட்படிவர் அன்பேய தத்துட்படிவர் அன்பேய பரமானந்த படிவர்பார். So yesterday we saw with the weapon, with the astra of Parama Shunya Padam, Mahashunya Padam, destroy everything, starting from the Padala to the Shakti Tattva. Everything will collapse when you meditate on what? Shunya Padam. So this mind, which is worse than the monkey, always roaming here and there, jumping from one object to other, don't allow that to run riot. Madakki, you withdraw the mind and try to fix the mind in that Sarva Shunya Padam. Sarva Shunya Padam. So that is the advice given yesterday. So when we sit with a resolve that nothing is truth, meaning there is nothing in fact, like that if you sit and do not entertain any thoughts, because everything is like a dream, meaning what? It has no meaning. So when you sit like that, everything is taken care. See, there are two paths now. One is you don't get distracted by thought. You inquire, who am I? Who is the thinker? Who am I? And try to abide or dive deep within, find the source and abide there. That is one. Second thing is this Sarva Shunya Padam, meditation on Sarva Shunya Padam. So this is also very effective, but only for the very paripakwa seekers. Otherwise it can lead you to some sort of negative sort of a depression. Or it can lead you to some sort of Jhada Samadhi or whatever, we don't know. So under the guidance of a proper teacher, Guru, if this is practiced with the Atyanta Vairagya, this will take you to the truth instantly. Okay, so we shall move on now to the 30th verse. Yesterday we just read the 30th verse. இந்தனமில்லா எரிதான் எவ்வண்ணம் தான் தானே மந்தமாய் சாந்தியினை மன்னுமோ அந்த விதம் பற்று பொருள் அற்றார் பரந்த மனமும் சாந்தி உற்றுவிடும் தானாக ஓய்ந்து இந்தனமில்லா எரிதான் எவ்வண்ணம் தான் தானே மந்தமாய் சாந்தியினை மன்னுமோ அந்த விதம் பற்று பொருள் அற்றார் பரந்த மனமும் சாந்தி உற்றுவிடும் தானாக ஓய்ந்து இந்தனமில்லா எரிதான். எரி means fire. இந்தனமில்லா எரிதான். Indana means fuel. Those days it was firewood. Nowadays there are other fuels also. So indanamilla yeridan, meaning when the fire, when it is devoid of the fuel, or when the fuel is taken away from the fire, meaning the firewood is slowly removed from the fire, what happens? Evvannam tantane mandamai shantiyinai mannumu. That fire by itself, slowly it will extinguish. Is that not so? The fire is now burning because of the fuel. When the fuel is removed, slowly, tantane means by itself, mandamai shantiyinai mannumu. It becomes quiet. Similarly, andavidam means similarly, the same way, patru porulatrar, when the mind is devoid of attachments to the world of objects, emotions and thoughts, patru porulatrar, slowly when the attachment to the world is removed, patru porulatrar, paranda manamum shanti utruvidum tanaga oindu. Paranda manam means this mind which is, always roaming everywhere. Paranda manam. Paranda manamum shanti utruvidum tanaga oindu. It attains to peace by itself without any effort. So what we should understand, only the attachment towards the world is keeping the mind alive and like this agitated and confused. See, always we divide the world into two, the desirable and non-desirable, through our likes and dislikes. And we run after the desirable object. When we get it, we are not satisfied. We want more and more and more. And we don't want to lose it. That is another thing. When we don't get it, we feel miserable. Somehow we want to get it. And the undesirable object, we want to avoid it. If it comes again and again, we hate it. We run away from it. This is samsara. So samsara swapnatulyo hi ragadveshadi sankulaha. Samsara is nothing but likes and dislikes. So therefore here, this leads to attachment. Means what? When the desirable object is there, you get attached to it. Attached to it means what? You feel only happy in the presence and you feel miserable in the absence, and you don't want to lose it. You want to hold on to it. This is the samsara, real samsara. But you know, everything has its own course. Nothing you can hold on to. Even we are going to the grave every day, and our minds are changing every moment. So everything in a state of flux. The world of objects, emotions and thoughts, and even the mind and the ahankar, the ego, everything is in the state of flux. In that, we expect some sort of stability. We expect, to hold on to something. How foolish it is. It is not possible, and it is not required also, because that creates all sorts of agitation in the mind. More the attachment, more the misery, more the suffering. Vairagyameva abhayam. It is said in the scripture. Vairagya means what? A non-attachment. Dispassion alone leads to fearlessness. But there is a dilemma, there is a problem. In this world, we are advised to love everybody or love people around us. When you love, always there is a concern for the welfare of the beloved. Then there is agitation because we feel something would happen to the beloved. So should we not care for anybody then? See, this is the problem. We have to care, we have to take care. But we cannot change things, or we cannot hold on to anything. This is what we have to understand. And there is a fine balance between love and attachment. See, it's very hard to sort of draw the line. Love and attachment. Invariably the mind gets attached only because of the association. Again and again when you associate, and nowadays because of the mobile, you talk, you message, you share, and the bond becomes strong. See, there is nothing wrong in it, but you don't want to lose your love. And at the same time, you want more and more, and you want everybody to dance according to your dictates. And this is how it becomes a trouble. And that continuously disturbs the mind. Let us say a man is going to a party with his girlfriend, let us say. In that party, everybody is happy, drinking, talking, chatting, chit-chatting. Let us say this fellow is insecure. He is so attached to his girlfriend, his wife, whatever, girlfriend, let us say. See, she is so beautiful, and she is very outgoing, very sociable, and she laughs, she is very like a live wire she is, let us say. So this fellow, he is always worried. Where is she going? To whom which she is talking? Though he is chatting, chit-chatting, drinking, but his attention is always on her, and eye is always on her. What is she doing? What is happening? Because constantly he is worried. Why he is worried? He is insecure in the sense what? We may lose her. See, this idea of we may lose is a biggest trouble. It is better to lose. போய் தொலைஞ்சிடுச்சுன்னா நிம்மதிப்பா. போயும் தொலைய மாட்டேங்குதுன்னா ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். At least if you don't get attached, then it's not a problem. So this is hell actually. So attachment is always hell. We mess up actually because we strangulate people. With our attachment, we strangulate people. We say, don't do this, don't do that. This is not right for you. This is not good for you. Who are we to say it's not good for you? And we say, I know everything. It is not good for you. This is how you should live. This is how you have to go. This is how. And how long people can take it? Everybody has got their own minds. Everybody has got their own life to live. We cannot push anybody to any corner. We cannot strangulate people. And we sometimes suffocate people in the name of love. And people run away, never ever to come back. It's all difficult. We say, I love you only. No, yes, you are loving, but this kind of love, it is octopus love. You know what is octopus? It sucks everything out. So the fellow or the person feels, totally drained, totally sucked. So this is attachment. So more the attachment towards the people and the things around, more the mind is continuously agitated and the mind cannot settle down. I tell you, it is all likes and dislikes. It is not true love actually. It is not at all true love. And that love can become hatred within no moment. When that person is not listening, when the person is doing something not as you think right, immediately the mind will change. The same like can become dislike immediately. Love can become hatred within no time. See, this love and hatred are the two sides of the same coin. Within no time can become something else. And then also it is a problem, hatred. Your mind will always, things about the past. And I tell you, this patru, this attachment is real disease actually. But in this world we cannot live without love also. At the same time, when we get attached, it is a big bondage. What else to be done? Really, it is a challenge to love without attachment. See, we have our own children, we have our own very dear people around us. We care for them. Yes, we have to help them. But in that association, unknowingly we get trapped, bound. That is why those Mahatmas those days, they never stay at a place more than 3 days. Why? Because of attachment, because of the fear of attachment. They go on moving. Rolling stone never gain moss. That is a saying, no? Gather moss. So, but nowadays what happened? Wherever you go, you would carry your mobile also. So always you are in touch. Always in touch. That is a problem. Always in touch is a problem actually. Actually, we are not enjoying, we are suffering. Please understand. Because of attachment. Yes, as in the sense and indulgence, there is some thrill. There is some sort of excitement. But it is all pure suffering. Similarly, the attachment. It is in the mental level. It is pure suffering only. But we do not know where to draw the line. And where to say, oh Lord, you take care. I don't know, you take care. Whatever happens, I accept gracefully as your prasadam. You take care of everything. We do not know to say that. We think we have to take care, we have to take care, we have to change everything, blah blah, according to our, understanding. But our understanding may be limited, may be faulty, who knows? We think, no, this is absolute. See, this is duragraha, I am telling you. Some people have got this idea. Whatever I feel, whatever I understand, whatever I say is the right thing. This is how you should do. No, you cannot do that way. This is how. This is duragraha. Nobody will like that person. Nobody will like that person. See, you may be right, but this attitude is romba mosam. You cannot have this attitude. Only I am right. Say what I am doing. I know everything. You damn it. You get lost. I don't want to look at you even. Because what an attitude. You cannot tolerate such a person for long, Everybody has got their own mind and intellect, space. You cannot go on saying, no, because I love you, you have to listen to me always. I know you are good. I know you are good. What good you are? No, I don't want your good. I will go and perish. I don't want you. See, this is what it's all about. This is what we do to our beloved ones, especially our children. We go on, pestering them. They hate us after some time. We say, I love you only, na. You can love me, but this is not the way to, do things. We have to be gentle. We have to surrender to the Lord. And everybody has got their own life to live. They have to go through and come back. You cannot help. And who told you that your idea is right? See, this is a problem for some people, They cannot believe that their idea is wrong. They think their idea is right always. They are right always. Stupid. No, I have facts. I have data. I have studied. Where you have studied? From WhatsApp. Of all the places, he got the idea from WhatsApp. What a dirty thing. It's a fake. Everything comes in WhatsApp. No, I have seen in WhatsApp. And that doctor told me. This he told me. Doctors tell everything. You go to another doctor, he will tell something else. See, you have a very strong ideas, fixed ideas. And you mess up everybody. And nobody can tolerate such people. I am good only, I am compassionate, I am loving. We don't want your love. We don't want you. Get lost. This is what the people say. Because nobody can tolerate such people. You understand? Why I am saying all this? Because this attachment, my God, this troubles everybody. Not only us, the beloved also. It is not love. It is our own ego trip. We want our way. We think I know everything. We think I am important. I should be the hero. See? And this attachment is terrible. So this attachment, what it does, it cannot allow the mind to settle down. It always keeps the mind, very in a state of flux, agitated always. And where to go within? Even when you try to go within, the bhugambam comes from within. When you think of that person, when you go to the temple, then always you pray for that person. What praying for that person? We don't want your prayers. Oh, always the mind is like that. So this is attachment. This keeps the mind always agitated. So when the attachment is given up, then there is peace. But I tell you, the well-wishers, the good people, they advise us, but we don't listen. Even the teachers, the spiritual masters, they advise us, we don't listen. But life teaches us lesson. Life teaches us lesson. There you cannot miss, because it teaches you in a hard way. Our near and dear ones, they tell you very nicely, but we don't listen. But when the life teaches the lesson, then it is very hard. It's very hard to accept. But that is the way we can understand, because others have told you very nicely. In the Maramanda Keradu, life teaches lesson. Even then, if you are not learning, then he will take the chakra. Meaning what? You have to go into depression, you have to die, you have to go through all hell. Then you may understand a little. This is a continuous process of evolution. When you grow older and older and older, you understand everything, but it is too late. Then you try to share to your youngsters, but they are not there to listen to you, because they have to understand through their own experience. But I am telling you, shut up, I know. Because we told our elders, shut up, that we don't remember. So everybody has got to learn their own way. So this indhanam, this fuel called as attachment, that keeps the mind extrovert and agitated and confused always. When you give up attachment slowly towards the objects and being. How can you give up? By saying, oh Lord, you take care of everything. And it is your business. Like that you have to give up attachment. Everything is yours, not mine. You take care of everything. And I can do only this much, beyond that I cannot go. I know my limitation. I will not go. See, this is gently, gracefully withdrawing. And keep to your business. mind your own business. Whoever it may be, your own children, your own wife, your own husband, but mind your own business. Only that much you can go, not beyond. Don't try to cross anybody, whoever it may be. Then you can keep your peace to yourself. Don't ever think I am always right. See, this is ego. Nobody is right or wrong. But thinking I am always right, அது மாதிரி ஒரு மோசமான attitude இந்த உலகத்திலே கிடையாது. I am always right. What an ego. You may be right, but this ego is not tolerable. People hate such people. I am always right. Because I have studied, I have experience, I have seen life, I know everything. What? You know everything. So this attachment should be slowly given up. பற்றுக பற்றற்றான் பற்றினை அப்பற்றினை பற்றினை பற்றுக பற்றுவிடர். So we have to hold on to the feet of the Lord so that we slowly give up all the other attachment towards the world of objects and emotions and thoughts. There is no other way. So slowly we have to remove these attachments so that mind will settle down. See, what will happen? The mind has nothing to hold on, so by itself it will become quiet. There is nothing to do. There is nothing to go out. And it is so happy within. It has tasted the happiness within, so it will not go out. So, அந்த விதம் பற்று பொருளற்றார் பரந்த மனமும் சாந்தி உற்றுவிடும் தானாக ஓய்ந்து. தானாக means what? By itself, without any effort, the mind will settle down. So sooner or later, if you are serious about spiritual sadhana and Atma Sakshatkara, we have to give up the attachment towards the world outside. If not, forget about all this Adhyatma. You don't deserve it. Dehamidil Sukumama Sermuyir Siddha Buddhi. Oh, 31st, okay. Mohihai Mayaye Muchihai Soppanam. ஆகிய இந்நான்கவத்தைகளும் ஏக சுழுத்தியொடு சாக்கிரம் சொல்லும் இவை எல்லாம் ஒழித்து விட வேண்டும் உணர். மோகிகை மாயையே மூச்சிகை சொப்பனம் ஆகிய இந்நான்கவத்தைகளும் ஏக சுழுத்தியொடு சாக்கிரம் சொல்லும் இவை எல்லாம் ஒழித்து விட வேண்டும் உணர். Mohihai. Mohihai means what? Moha. Moha means when you like an object and kanmuditanama, you go on loving that object and you don't want to leave that object. Ha ha ha, ho ho ho. This is called as moha. This is called as mohihai here said. And mayai. Mayai means what? Mayangudal. And you lose yourself in it. That is Maya means what? Discrimination is lost. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. Very beautifully Krishna says, Dhyayato vishayan pumsan sangasteshu upajayate. Sangat sanjayate kamaha. Kamat krodho vijayate. Krodhat bhavati sammohaha. Sammohat smriti vibhramaha. You lose your mind. Smriti vibhramshat buddhi nashaha. Then your discriminative faculty you lose. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. This is Maya. You lose yourself. So mohihai, mayai. And murchihai. Murchihai means suddenly we become unconscious. Some shock. You hear a shocking news. And you become, this is murchihai. Murchihai aitan solluvom illaya. Suddenly becoming unconscious. And Soppanam. Soppanam is dream, you all know. So these four states, Mohihai. Mohihai means too much of attachment. Moha. You are unable to take the mind out. Mohigai. Mayai means mayangudal. And you lose yourself in that. And muchigai, instead of unconscious, going unconscious. Soppanam, dream. Ahya ivan in nanga avattaigalum. There are these 4 states of the mind. Nanga avattaigalum. And ega shruti sakiram. And also shruti. Shruti means deep sleep. And sakiram means the waking state. Shruti sakiram sollumiva yellam olithu vida vendumunnar. So all these states you have to olithu vida vendum. You have to wipe out from the consciousness. Enna Swamiji vera onnu irukku vera enna irukku? He says soppanam, dream, no dream. And shruti, no deep sleep. How come, Swamiji? It's possible. And Shakiram. Sakiram means what? This Jagrad Avastha. Jagrad Avastha is called Sakiram. Sakya Noki Yadai. Sakshi. That is Sakshi there. That is Sakshi there. So all these avasthas of the mind should be given up totally. Odithu vida vendumunnar. So whatever is known should be given up. And whatever is unknown also should be given up. And who is giving up? He is the truth. So imagine to give up Jagrada and Swapna and Sushupti itself. How is it possible? Only when you abide in the self, which is beyond all this, you can give up all these states. Otherwise, how come? We don't know how to. Somebody says, you give up deep sleep. I will go mad. Forget about deep sleep. Even 1 hour morning or afternoon sleep, if I give up, I go mad. I have trained my mind like that. So then what to do? You have to give up all this. Swamiji, I think it is not my cup of tea. I don't think it is my cup of tea. Don't worry, it is not that hard. You hold on to that one, then everything will be taken care. The Turiya Avastha, if you can somehow abide in it, then in that all the states are not there. These are all the states of the mind only. For the Atma, the self, there is no change, there is no modification. It never undergoes any other of these states. So here what he is saying is, whatever we are going through as a jiva, as an ego sense, the Jagrat, thinking that we are the body and seeing a world outside. And Swapna means what? Attached to the mind and seeing the projections of the mind. Sushupti means what? A state of not knowing anything. All these things are states of ignorance only. To abide in the self, the pure awareness is the truth, and that is the yathartha grahanam, true state. All the other states are false. It is just superimposition on the self. It is the mind's, but it is superimposed on self. I am awake, I am sleeping. No, the self is not awake, self is not sleeping. Because of the mind, we go through all these experiences. When the mind is destroyed, none of these experiences can remain. What are the experiences? The waking, dream, deep sleep. Now in which avastha we are? Are you sure? Some people are in the half asleep, half awake. Rendum kettana irukanga. That is why night you have to sleep. Now only you said you have to give up all this. No, don't do that. You cannot do it forcefully, violently. So night you have to sleep and get up early in the morning and be fresh. You understand? See, this if you don't follow, night 2 o'clock if you are awake, then naturally you cannot be fresh in the morning. Some people are there. Swamiji, we are late birds. Meaning what? Huh?
Night owls.
So they wake up till 2 o'clock. Then for them we have to start the class only at 10 o'clock in the morning. They are very happy. Very, very happy. So, all these states are only in the field of ignorance. All these states are in the mind and the ego's projection. So, therefore, everything has to be given up. ஒழித்து விட வேண்டும்னர் எப்படி ஸ்ட்ராங்காக சொல்கிறார் பாருங்க. ஒழித்து விட வேண்டும்னர். சொப்பனம், the dream. Shruti also, the deep sleep. And Sakiram, the Jagradavastha, the waking. Along with it, all the other states. Mohihai, Mayai, everything. Murchai. All these states of mind has to be given up in the pursuit of truth. So what all they have sacrificed, see? What all they have sacrificed, see? They have sacrificed everything for the sake of truth. So everything has to be given up. So that is what's said here. But please don't try now. Swamiji, first I am going to give up this waking state. I will go one by one. No. Only when you abide in the Turiya, you need not give up. It will go by itself. Understand? Till then, we have to do vicharam, these practices. But at the end, ultimately, all these states have to be given up because these are all the states of the mind, not of the self. That is what he is trying to drive through. Dehamidir sukumama serumuyir sitta buddhi. Dehamidir sukumama serumuyir sitta buddhi. Ahumahankaramivai yavukkum. Ahumahankaramivai yavukkum. Yehasit. அந்நியமே என்று சிந்தை ஆற்றவே அச்சித்தை மன்னிடுவான் என்றும் தேகமிதில் சுக்குமமா சேருமுயிர் சித்த புத்தி ஆகும் அகங்காரமிவை யாவுக்கும் ஏகசித்து அந்நியமே என்று சிந்தை ஆற்றவே அச்சித்தை மன்னிடுவான் என்று மதி. Deham, this body, as yesterday we have seen, this gross body, இதில் சூக்குமமா சேரும் உயிர். And the subtle உயிர் means prana. Always when Bhagavan mentions about uyir, it is prana shakti. That prana shakti somehow which has come into this body. Sukumama serum uyir. Then chitta buddhi. Chitta here means mind. Buddhi means buddhi. Ahum ahankaram. And the ahankara, the I sense, which is the nonsense. Ahankaram iva yavukum. அகங்காரம் இவை யாவுக்கும் ஏக சித்து அந்நியமே என்று சிந்தையாற்றவே. This chit swarupam or this pure consciousness, this chit swarupam, eka situ, this is one only, anniyam. It is distinctly different from all these. Yesterday we saw, like removing the rice from the husk. We have to remove the Atma, the self, from all these encumbrances called as all these upadhis. So all these are upadhis, degam. It is sukumama serum uyir, prana. And then the inner instrument called as the mind, buddhi and ahankara. All these things are the upadhis. So the self is distinctly different, anniyam. Eka situ anniyame endru sindhayatrave. You continuously contemplate, sindhayatrave means you contemplate that this eka situ, this pure consciousness is distinctly different from all this body, mind, etc. When you contemplate like that continuously, achittai manniduvan endru madi, he will realize or he will abide in that chit swarupam, in that pure consciousness. Chit swarupam means what? The self. So here, what is the sadhana? The sadhana is this deham, body, the prana and the mind and intellect equipment. all these things are there, but they are not the self. They are not the Chit Swarupam. They are inert because they also borrow light from the Atma, the self. So this Chit, this consciousness is distinctly different from all this. Like that when we contemplate again and again and again. Then what happens? Slowly we become the Chit Swarupam only. As I told you the other day, this is the gross body, subtle body, causal body. And this is the ego, let us say. When you are attached to these bodies, then you are in samsara. When you seek the self, a true self, by inquiring or by whatever means, giving up these three bodies, then you reach the self. Self means what? You realize that the individual self is a universal self. Brahma, Atma, Ikya, Bodha. That is Chinmudra. So therefore, when you always contemplate that I am different from this body, mind, equipment, I am only the Chit, then you reach the Chit Swarupam. Chinmayam you become. So this is the traditional Vedanta thought. So that is also given by Parameshwara. And then he says, you keep the mind in the Sarvashunya Padam. That is also given by Parameshwara. And everything he is saying now. ஏதாவது ஒன்றை பிடிச்சிட்டு உருப்படப்பார். Holding on to one, you uplift yourself. Or you abide in the self. That is what he is trying to point out. So, Eka Sit Anniyame is different from all these things, all these upadhis, these panchakoshas. Endru Sindhayatrave, when you contemplate thus, continuously, what happens? Achittai Manniduvan, he will attain to that Chit Swarupam, Madi, understand. Understand. Madi here, Madi means understand. Moving on. Aha, this is beautiful. Nittirayinalum ninaivaadiyalum nidam சித்தம்தான் மூடமிக சீரழியும் சித்தமிதை எத்தனத்தாலே உணர்த்தி ஏகாமல் தன்னிலையில் வைத்திடுவாய் மேன்மேலும் வை நித்திரையினாலும் நினைவாலும் நிதம் சித்தம்தான் மூடமிக சீரழியும் சித்தமிதை எத்தனத்தாலே உணர்த்தி ஏகாமல் தன்னிலையில் வைத்திடுவாய் மேன்மேலும் வை. இந்த சித்தம் இருக்கே, this mind, மூட, it is stupid, மிக சீரழியும். சீரழியும் எப்படி இங்கிலீஷில் சொல்றது? சீரழியும் meaning always it goes into the sleep and it doesn't know anything, or it comes up to the waking dream and it knows something else other than the self. Like that, this mooda mind, this stupid mind, sirariyum. Sirariyum means what? It is always agitated, disturbed, without any shanti, without any saukyam, without any santosham. சீரழியுதுப்பா, சீரழியும் இந்த மனசு. இதுக்கு எப்படி இங்கிலீஷில் சொல்லலாம்? சீரழியும். It is always, not restful, totally restless. How? Nitirayinalum. Nitirai means what? Deep sleep. So even we don't want, when the sleep comes, it possesses us and we can't keep awake, That is the Lord's will. When our body, mind is very tired, even though we want, we cannot keep awake. Sometimes it becomes too much, especially after Shivaratri day, when we are awake the whole night. The next day morning, even if you want to, it will go. You cannot help. So we have got medicine for that, In the youth camp, we give this medicine, but not for the elders camp. We ask that fellow to get up and go and run 3 rounds the ashram. I cannot do this to you, na? Then you will run away. Yad gatva nani vartante. But you cannot keep awake when the sleep comes, when it overpowers you. So the sittam sirarium, you cannot do anything about it. And like pavamarku. See, I am also with you only, Since I am sitting here, I cannot sleep. That is why I am awake. When I sit there, I may also sleep. When the subject is very high, very deep, and very, sometimes it's boring. எவ்வளோதான் திருப்பி திருப்பி அதையே சொல்ல போகிறாரு. நாங்கள் பாவங்களை எங்களை இவ்வளோ படுத்துறதா எங்களை. What else can I say? Shall I sing some Bollywood song? It will be more horrible than the lesson if I sing. So, overpowers us. Or if it comes back to the Jagrata Avastha, then what else to be done now? Next what? Next what? I have to do this, I have to do that. And then what? Then what? What will happen there? What will happen here? So this mind is continuously roaming here, there. Sirarium means there is no sukha. There is no shanti. When there is no sukha, there is no shanti. It is sirarium only. But par-sirarium, this mind. So, enna seyano? Sittamidai yattanattal, with efforts. Yattana means with efforts. Unarti. Unarti means it has to be educated. Oh mind, why are you like this? You will never find peace. You will never find what you are seeking in the world outside. You can never be satisfied with the finite. You have to withdraw and dive deep within. Here is the treasure. Come on, let us do it. Like that, unarti. You have to educate the mind. Ettanattale unarti ehamal tannilayil vaithiduvai. So keep the mind tannilayil, in your own true self. Melum vai. Then what should be done? Again and again, just keep it there. Melum vai. Okay, I have kept the mind in my heart. Now, what now? You do that again and again and keep it there, there and there. That's it. Don't ask me then. There will be nobody to ask then. If you have kept the mind in the heart, there will be nobody to ask. Then what? நான் கதையா சொல்றேன். அப்புறம் என்னாச்சு? அப்புறம் ஒன்றும் ஆகல. Yattanattale means with efforts, because the mind will always roam only, or will go to sleep. So these are the two obstacles. Either the mind will go to sleep. When you are meditating on the shunya, definitely will go to sleep. You have trained the mind. When there are no thoughts, go to sleep. So with the effort, we have to awake the mind, awaken the mind. Or it will go into somewhere into field trips. It will go here, there, everywhere. Sometimes it is uncontrollable. So with the efforts, you have to give up all thoughts and try to focus attention on the self. Or shunyam. Mahashunyam. We have to meditate. Then keep the mind in the self means what? Always remain in the self. This is the final Upadesha. Anma vil nittanavai. So keep the mind in your heart. Then you are free. Then you are blissful. Allow the mind to go out. Then you are disturbed. Then you are confused. Then there is dukkha. This is all. This is the crux of the story. You want sukha or dukkha? I want only sukha. Then keep the mind in your heart and enjoy the bliss. No, dukkha is also okay. Okay, go out, roam. What do you want? The truth or just the pleasures of the world? I am okay with pleasures of the world. Okay, go, indulge. At the end of the day, what will you get? Nothing. Like it is like a mirage water. It cannot quench your thirst. If you want real, you come back to the source. So if you're serious about this Atma Vichara, Atma Vidya, then you have to give up and you have to turn within. That is all. If you do it, you are a Buddhiman. If you don't do it, it takes some more time for you. That's it. So here it is said, Sittamidai Yettanattal, with the effort, Ehamal, Tannilayil Vaitiduvai. Without allowing it to go out, you keep it within the self. Then Menmelum Vai, you keep it again and again, you keep the mind. So Tamas means deep sleep. Rajas means this waking and dream. These are Rajas. Because we don't see the truth. We see something else, the projection of the mind. And we get deluded. And we get attached. And we don't want to give up. This is Rajas. What is Sattva? Understanding that this is the truth. And this is the source of all bliss and all peace. Turning the attention and trying to keep it is Sattva. Please understand. Whenever we are worshipping the Lord, whenever we are doing a japa or dhyana, whenever we are chanting, we are in the Sattva. We are putting some effort towards that direction. We are in Sattva. Whenever we are going out, gossiping, chumma talking, and without any meaning, doing things, then it is Rajas. Not interested in anything. This is not, Jnana Lakshanam. Like that I will sit always. Chumma da irukano. Ana ivan somberi. Somberi means very lazy. Will you eat banana? I will eat if you peel it and give me. Otherwise you eat. I will watch. Nee saaptana na saapta enna. And then there will come a stage, should I eat? நான் வாயில் மென்று சாப்பிடணுமா? அப்படியே ஜூஸ் பண்ணி கொடுத்துட முடியாதா? ஒரு சங்க வச்சு அப்படியே போட்டு பண்ணிட முடியாதா? Meaning what? Lazy for everything. குளிக்கணுமா? Should I take bath? For so many people, taking bath is a real difficulty. Ayyo, taking bath is okay. You can go and open the shower and you can stand there. But we have to remove the cloth and put up on the towel. Na? And then once again we have to change the dress and then comb the hair, if at all there is hair. How difficult it is. What is there? துணி துவைக்கணுமா? ஐயோ ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். அதுக்கு துணி நாம கௌப்பின்னு கூட கட்டிட்டு இருந்தா. A person he is not very Ati Sattva is not there. He is Adi Somberi. So meaning what? So that is tamas. That person will not know anything. Within him what is happening, he doesn't know. What is happening in the outside, he doesn't know anything. And he says ignorance is bliss. He is tamas. So this tamas is very dangerous, I am telling you. And rajas also is not at all healthy. Sattva is good, but sattva also is a bondage only. If I don't do puja, I feel very guilty. பாவம் யார் சுவாமிக்கு சாப்பாடு கொடுப்பா இன்னைக்கு? இவர் கொடுத்து தான் சாமி சாப்பிட்டு உயிர் வாழணும். I don't know really, these people are mad. If I don't do night, but given a choice, we will skip every day puja, na? That is why it is said you have to do daily. Your nitya karma you have to do. So this sattva means what? See, sattvic people cannot tolerate sound, noise. Why so much of sound? So much of noise. Yeah, world means there will be noise. Especially if you are in India, there will be noise only. There will be pollution only. There will be corruption only. You have to live with it. Sattva means what? You accept things. Yes, it would be like this only. Even if you go to ashram, there would be noise only. Why? People around, they may not be quiet. Even if I want to meditate, people around will make a lot of noise. Why? There are so many noise. They also make a lot of noise. என்ன சுவாமி ஜோக் அடிக்கிறதுக்கு ஒரு வரமுறை வேண்டாமா? So these sattvic people cannot tolerate noise. But that is also a bondage. A Gunatita, he is comfortable with the silence also, with the sound also. He is comfortable with the Sattvic people also, horrible people also. He is comfortable. But the Sattvic people cannot stand horrible people, you know. They say, oh my God, I cannot stand him. He is a terrible fellow. But Gunatita, they are very comfortable with the Sattvic people also, with the terrible people also. They are comfortable in all situations. That is Gunatita. You understand the difference between Sattva and Gunatita? Sattva, they are bound to Sattva. They cannot tolerate Rajas or Tamas. But this Gunatita, though they are Sattvic, they tolerate everything. They are comfortable with everything. This is rare. That is why they are Mahatmas, Jnanis. You understand? So when you sit for meditation and when you complain, oh, there is sound, there is noise, you are very kacha, not matured enough. That is why Gandhi said, Mahatma Gandhi said, if you are meditating in a cave, nothing, it is nothing. You have to be in the marketplace and keep your peace. That is something. See, you have to live in the marketplace and keep your peace. That is something. That is an achievement. If you go into a cave and say there is peace, there will be naturally peace. Come out in the marketplace and then remain peaceful. Then you have achieved something. That is Gunatita. You understand? So therefore, this mind has to be kept always in the self. Self is not opposed to anything. That is why somebody went and complained to Yoga Swami, the great saint from Jaffna. Swami, all these people are drinking. Drinking means liquor. He said, what is your problem? Let them drink. So we have problem for everything. You don't drink, but if somebody is drinking, what is your problem? Yes, if they come and drink in the ashram, then there is a problem. There are certain holy places, certain places where you are not supposed to do certain things. If a person is drinking, what is your problem? We want to change the whole world. Why? World is always with yin and yang only, good and bad. What is your problem? The Creator knows his business. Let him take care. Everything you have got an objection. Why? Why so much of injustice in the world? Hurry? World means it will be always like this only. There will be injustice only. No, I cannot tolerate injustice. Go bang your head on the wall. That would be like that only. So what to be do? What to be done now? So much of corruption, so much of... Yes, there should not be corruption. But yes, there is corruption. What should be done now? You cannot do anything like. Now you cannot do anything like. In this country, it is gone. I am not a very optimistic person. So I don't want to fool myself saying that no, everything will be all right. No. When you see around, things are, so you have to accept it. Yes, it is like that. So what now? See, all these days they were giving money for votes. Now they are kidnapping people and they're taking somewhere else so that nobody can canvass for votes. See, that's a new strategy now they have found. வீட்டில் இருந்தால் தானே அவன்கிட்ட வந்து ஓட்டு கேட்பா, அவனை தூக்கிட்டு போயிடுவேன் எங்கேயாவது. The whole city, the whole place was vacated. See, where can you expect some dharma here? So there is no scope for dharma here. So you have to accept it. If you accept, there is peace. If you don't accept, you will lose your peace, but the world will continue. So sattva means what? Accepting everything as His grace, as His will, and move on. But when it comes to us, it is very hard to accept. When somebody comes and encroaches our ashram land, then we get very angry. Is that not so? That is a challenge. That is a challenge. So therefore, there is no point in reacting to everything. We have to keep the mind in the heart and be blissful, or run out, roam around and suffer. So be happy to be happy. So therefore, தன்னிலையில் வைத்திடுவாய் மேன்மேலும் வை. And then the 34th verse. சித்தமெப்போதும் திறமாகும் எவ்விதத்தும் அத்தை சலிப்பித்தல் ஆகாதே. இத்தனையும் சிந்திக்க வேண்டுவதின்றாங்கேய சித்தத்தை பந்தித்து நிச்சலமே பண்ணு. சித்தமெப்போது திறமாகும் எவ்விதத்தும் அத்தை சலிப்பித்தல் ஆகாதே. இத்தனையும் சிந்திக்க வேண்டுவதின்றாங்கேய சித்தத்தை பந்தித்து நிச்சலமே பண்ணு. சித்தம் எப்போது திறமாகும் எவ்விதத்தும் அத்தை சலிப்பித்தலாகாதே. When the mind, when it becomes quiet, it becomes still. Tiramahum means what? Still. Tiramahum. See, all the time the mind is, continuously agitated, chanchala. So now for some time, for some reason, the mind has become quiet and still. It happens very rarely in our cases, right? Tiramahum evidathum attai chalipittalagade. Don't ever disturb the mind again. Salipittalagade. Sometimes we do that, onnume illa niki. What happened today? What happened today? I don't know. Oh, if I remain like this, then I will enter into samadhi. But the problem is, if I enter into samadhi, don't disturb the mind. When the mind is quiet, by divine grace, be there. Atai salipittal ahade. You don't disturb the mind. Sometimes, some doubt may come. Don't entertain any doubt at that moment. All the doubts can wait. Now the mind is quiet rarely. Adikona, Ammavasaikonal, mind is quiet. Now just be there. Atai salipittalagade. You should not disturb the mind, agitate the mind unnecessarily. Ittanayum sindikka venduvadindra indru. Not even iota you need to think about anything. See, this is the truth. Even iota you will not think about anything. Not only during meditation, even otherwise. You need not think about anything. Why? The Lord will take care. Or the Lord need not take care. Why? There is nothing. Either you take that stand. If you are a devotee of the Lord, you take that stand. Lord is there, He will take care of everything. முரட்டுத்தனமான ஒரு ஞானியா இருந்தீங்கன்னா என்ன செய்யணும் நீங்க? What God? Who is God? I don't believe in God. I don't believe in this world. I don't believe in me. And there is nothing. I believe only in Karika. Manduke Karika. There is nothing. So, let nobody take care of anything. There is nothing. So, there is no need to think of anything. Remain there. இத்தனையும் சிந்திக்க வேண்டுவதின்று ஆங்கேய சித்தத்தை பந்தித்து நிச்சலமே பண்ணு. ஆங்கே மீன்ஸ் எங்கே? in the heart. ஆங்கே அச்சித்தத்தை, the mind, பந்தித்து, curtailing the mind, நிச்சலமே பண்ணு, make it still. That is what you need to do. Again and again what you need to do? Sittam siridasaya samsaram. When the mind comes out and it starts dancing, that is samsara. So when the mind can be controlled, can be kept in the heart, that is moksha. So when the mind is quiet and still, don't ever again disturb it. What should be your effort? Again and again, சித்தத்தை பந்தித்து நிச்சலமே பண்ணு. Make the mind still. Whatever may be the technique, ஏன கேன பிரகாரேன, make the mind. One thing is pranayama, kumbhaka. the mind will remain still. In pure devotion also, the mind will just melt. In the glories of the Lord, mind melts. Or in the pure jnana, all this is rubbish. That is only self. Self is beyond all these emotions, all this chalanam, chanchalam. Then you remain there. Or through vichara, who am I? You focus the attention on the ego self and then remain there in the pure self. Whatever may be the means. Nichalame pannu, chittattai bandittu, holding on the mind, nichalame pannu. You make it still. If this could be done, then you are a seeker. If this cannot be done, you are a samsari. Samsari means what? Reveling, roaming in the world only. So, this is very, very clear. So, even Krishna says in 6th chapter, Na kinchidapi chintayet. Atma samstam manakritva. Same thing he is saying. Atma samstam manakritva. Keeping the mind in the heart. Na kinchidapi chintayet. Don't think of anything else. Not even about God. Not even about scriptures. Not even about Guru. Oh, Guru will not misunderstand. Will not Guru misunderstand me if I don't think about him? If you don't think about him, he'll be happy. Actually, be in your own self. Don't think about anything. யார் சுவாமி சாப்பாடு கொடுப்பா? பூவா யார் கொடுப்பா? சாப்பாடு யார் கொடுப்பா? சாப்பாடு கிடைக்காட்டி செத்து போ. As long as the prarabdha is there, the body will get food. But not delicious food. Whatever food is available will be given. Bandittu nichalame pannu. Okay. Then, Asirayam patriyadam achittam manganame. Asirayam minriyada yakiduha. Asirayam Patrusala nichalama panniyan nichalatai. Satrum salipiyadai. Asirayam patriyadam achittam anganame. Asirayam indriyada yakiduha. Asirayam Patrusala nichalama panniyam nichalatai. Satrum salipiyadai. Asirayam patriyadam achittam. This chittam, this mind, is always dependent on something or other in the external world. Asirayam means what? It is always dependent. Or it is attached to something or other. Asirayam patriyadam. It is always attached or dependent on something or other in the world outside. Achittatai anganame asirayam indriyadai akiduha. Now you make this mind without any ashraya. Without ashraya means what? Without any support. Don't give any support. That is what we have been studying now. Don't give any support to this mind. So I told you now, that is why when we were studying in our Vedanta course, when we go crying to our Acharya, he says, don't come here. Why? Don't take any support from anybody. Now you are the support of the universe. That's what we are teaching you now. You are the substratum. You are the support of the universe. Now don't come and take support. Meaning what? You die your own death. Live your own life, die your own death. Don't come here crying for support. This is what the Jnana Asaryan will tell you. If he is a Jnana Asaryan, he will tell you, you have to live your life and die your death. You are the support of the universe. Don't try to take support from anywhere else. So the mind should become, without any crutches. Meaning, Asirayam indriyada yakiduha. Don't give any support to the mind. See, that is why renunciation means what? Not giving any support, not giving any security. That is renunciation. Not giving any security. We always need some security, you know. Somebody to tell us, don't worry, Baba, I will take care of you. We want some godfather always. I will take care of you. Why? See, either you believe Lord will take care of me, or say, I don't need any support. As the self, I am Puranam. I am imperishable. And all this is rubbish. The mind's projection. I don't need any support. As per the prarabdha of the body mind, it will go through. I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with this world. I have nothing to do with this body mind. I am swatantran. Like that, Ashiriyam Indriyadaya Kidaga. Asirayam Patlu Sala Nichalama Panni. When the mind again and again, when it gets attached and it is agitating, Nichalama Pannu. Again and again make it Nichalam. Nichalam means what? Again and again make it still. Panni Nichalatai Satrum Salipiyadai. After making it still, again he is saying, don't ever disturb the mind again. Salipiyadai, adai salipiyadai. Salipiyadai means don't disturb it. See, we are experts in disturbing your mind, you know. Oru prachanayume illana, we create problems. I tell you, we create problems. See, a day, off day, we are happy. The mind creates problem. What is this? What is this? What is this? Something is created. Something is, mind can create. See, it's creative power. Actually, mind is Brahma. It creates everything. Something, then we'll go to something in the past and then we'll brood over it. Or it thinks about the future. இப்படியே போச்சுன்னா என் ஹெல்த் என்ன ஆகும், நான் என்ன ஆவேன், யார் என்ன பார்த்துப்பா. That's it. அன்னைக்கு போச்சு. So mind can create problem. See, that is why when we are busy, occupied, mind is okay, can be tamed. When we are totally free, mind runs riot. And we do not know how to handle the mind. That is why people don't want to stay alone. Don't want to stay without any work. People want to work. People want to be with the people around. Why? Otherwise they cannot handle the mind. Mind is terrible. If somebody can give us abhayam from the mind, then that is real abhayam. Very hard. The manas irukke, very hard actually. And please understand, everybody is in the same boat, except exceptions are there. But almost everybody is in the same boat. Konjam kuda koraya vasanas, according to vasanas, there may be difference. But otherwise the mind is terrible only. விட்டு தொலையாது எதையுமே. Devil's workshop, correct. எதையுமே விட்டு தொலையாது. பப்பா நைன் பிடிச்சிட்டு அழுதுட்டே இருக்கணும். அது தரித்திரம் பிடிச்சது இந்த மனசு. So if we can really handle this mind, if we can surrender to the Lord, or if we can stand, assert our true nature, this mind can be quiet. Number 2 gettam. We cannot surrender to the Lord totally also. We do not know how to go within also. We know only to worry. That is our problem. Though we study scriptures, though we hear, though we do all sadhana, but at the end of the day, we are always worried. If we are not worried about anything, we are worried about moksha. எப்போ எனக்கு மோட்சம் கிடைக்கும்னு தெரியலையே, அது புதுசாக இன்னொரு வரி. எப்போ எனக்கு மோட்சம் கிடைக்கும்னு தெரியலையே. எப்படியாவது ஒன்று பற்றி ஒரி பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கணும். எனக்கு ஒன்றுமே புரிய மாட்டேங்குது. அறிவதற்கு ஒன்றுமே சொல்லியாச்சு, அப்போ எதுக்கு புரியணும் எதையும்? அப்போ எதுக்கு சொல்லி நான் படிக்கணும்? டைம் பாஸ், வேற என்ன செய்யறது? அதனால படிப்போம். So therefore, this mind wants to take some support or other from the world. Here Jnanasiriyan is saying, don't take any support. Die your own death. Nichalame pannu. You make the mind independent or rest only in the self, not anywhere else. Make the mind rest only in the self. That is the yatasthanam. Yatasthanam pratishtapayami shobhanarte punaragamana yacha. We say, na, after doing the Ganesha puja, pavan the Ganesha thalli vechiru. We don't want Ganesha. Ganesha venunga Ganesha nalla puja pannu. Apar Kubera puja ki Ganesha edai udani. So we put him aside. அப்புறம் பயம் நமக்கு கோச்சு பரவணும் க்ஷேமார்த்தம் புனராகமனாயச்ச நான் கூப்பிடும் போதெல்லாம் வந்துடு டோன்ட் கோ அவே வென் எவர் ஐ வாண்ட் யூ ப்ளீஸ் ஹேவ் டு கம் ப்ளீஸ் நவ் ஐ டோன்ட் வாண்ட் யூ ஸோ தோ கோ அவே நவ் வென் ஐ வாண்ட் யூ யூ ஹேவ் டு கம் yatasthanam means that is the yatasthanam. The heart is the yatasthanam for the mind. There it has to rest. Instead if it is resting somewhere else, then there is trouble only. Because that thing may not remain forever. And whenever you depend on anything in the world, it is sorrow only. இது மண்டையில் அடித்த மாதிரி சொல்லிட்டே இருக்காங்க நம்ம மகாத்மாஸ். நம்ம மண்டையில் உரைக்கவே மாட்டேங்க. Again and again we take only these things, some support from the world outside. As long as we are going to take support from the outside, mind is going to be like this. When we take the support of the Atma, the self, then only it will remain still, quiet, peaceful. So, nichalame pannu. Pannadukku piragu salipiyade. Nichalathai sattrum salipiyade. Don't ever agitate the mind again. Make it still and let it remain still always. This is the Upadesha. Om Purnamadha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudhachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. So today we are going to have class at 11:15 to 12 o'clock. And one more class, we told you, 4:15 to 5:15, but only today we shall have from 4:30 to 5:30. Because today is Pradosham. So devotees will be coming for the worship of Nandishwara and the Lord Shiva. So 4:30 to 5:30, only today. Tomorrow onwards 4:15. Then there will be some cushion time for go to the puja there. So today we are having the evening class at 4:30 to 5:30. And then as usual 6:45 or 7 to 8 in the evening. 7 to 8 in the night. Okay, these are the 4 classes. From today onwards we are going to have 4 classes. Okay, we will see how everything goes. If need may, we can have 5 classes also later. Please.